Alright, so today, right, we are actually going to head over to Suprem Corals and we will be getting our first ever Scolymia for this tank. So without further ado, right, let's head over to S3 right now. Alright, so we are actually here at Supreme Coral, so it's actually quite late at night right now, so I've actually just left my place to actually head over to them. And then it's also been a while since I actually done a store tour for you guys ever since the previous video. So I leave the little link up below on their full RFS store, but today we are also going to take a look at the store as well as to take a look at a couple of corals that I actually picked up from them. And then let's just head in and then we'll see if you guys inside. So we are currently back into the store itself, so I'm just going to give you guys a walkthrough on the entire place and whatever things have been changed since the previous video that we have done here. So as usual, right, they have their very large nice display tank here, which did quite a lot of changes to it. The last time you guys see it, if I'm not wrong, is still a half frac tank, but this time around it's actually a full skip tank already. So I'll give you guys a more close-up look later. And if you cannot see my face, right, because it's pretty dark in here, and then it doesn't really matter because this time around it's not about my face, but I'm just going to show you guys a little bit more on whatever they have, whatever nice corals they have, and I'm just going to show you guys from then on. So behind me, yeah, we have Pat, yeah, and Rowan here, and then after that, fish. They have a couple of really nice clownfish, and then a couple of really nice stuff from Hawaii. So as we walk down, right, same thing, really nice dry section. This one is not here previously. DIY by Pat. How stable, I don't know, but not bad lah, not bad lah. Quite nice. So we walk down over at this side. So as you guys can see, right, this used to be a frac area where basically it's like a frac tray, and then there's a lot of fracs over here. But right now it's actually a pretty nice tank. This tank is about, I think, about 2 years, going 2 years old already, right, this tank? Yeah, so this tank here is going about 2 years old already, so the growth here, the stability in the water, right, is actually really a lot better and nicer right now. There's a lot of really nice growth stuff, which you guys will have a bit more in-depth look on the really nice display right here. At the same time, the amazing artwork right behind. So as we move over, right, the couple of things that I will not show you is what I have got for today, but then in here is going to be a little bit much more darker, but then rows and rows of frac tanks. So basically, we have quite a lot of good stuff right here, right now. They have from bounce mushroom, disco soba mushroom, really nice jawbreakers, really nice bounce mushroom, all the way to a rock flower and anemone section, and then really nice zoles. As we move down, they have the more of the LPS things. They have the Dragon Soul Fabia. What else is there? There's like gonies, there's acorns, and they even have a section in here, right, that is 3 for 100. So it's really a good reasonable price, which even I myself, right, I found a couple of really nice things here that I'm going to pick up later as well. So if you guys are nearby, either in the east side or even to Suprem3 in the west, right, if I'm not wrong, this promo goes on for the both outlets as well. Variety itself, there's quite a lot of things. There's like from LPS, SPS, all the way to softies, right? Pick 3 fracs for 100, and trust me, the colors are really good though. There's like acorns here, there's like Fabias, there is really nice SPS, there's even softies in this section here, so it's really worth the money. So while the promo is still on, right, when this video is out, right, hopefully if we can get it in the same timing, I hope, do come down and grab that from them. And as we move over to this section here, right, we have the SPS area. So Really nice, good quality size to little small frags. Prices are really good as well. As you guys can see, it's about $88 for a piece here, which is really, really good. If my SPS, all my sticks lovers out there, right, do come down and check this out as well. And right below me, they actually have another section here which really mainly house most of the LPS here. So we have really nice lobos all the way to elegance, which I did pick up one of the elegance here as well. So it's this really nice piece. It's looking really, really good in the tank right now also. So that piece is really just like, it's a joy piece to have in the tank right now, which today I'm actually going to pick a couple more things which I will show you guys from then on. Okay, so right now, right, I'm actually going to show you guys this scoly that is actually going into the tank. So we have Rowan here that's going to share with us a little bit more about the scoly and why is it so hard to come by a piece like this, right? If you guys seen scoly most of the time, right, especially like the bleeding apple, which I put a little picture down right below. Usually bleeding apples, right, they are usually fully green and then they are like a couple of small little red stripes going all over it. This is why they have the name of the bleeding apple. But the one I'm actually picking up here, right, is actually a reverse bleeding apple, so which is something which is more red compared to the green. And these pieces, right, are actually pretty unique because not every piece that they get here will look the same. So, like for example, for a shipment of scolies, right, how many of them do you actually get one that is so evenly distributed?
It's around 1 in 500, and that's why they're so expensive.
Yeah, so as you can see, right, so usually how many scolies do you guys bring in one time in, let's say, the previous shipment?
We brought in around 50 scolies.
So around 50 scolies, how many scolies do you actually get such colors from a scoly?
Actually we only had one, at that time.
Yeah, so it's not say that it's really hard to come by, but then if you compare to the quantity that to bring in scolies, right, especially scolies is not easy, it's not an easy color to frag. So most of the time you guys actually got your scolies are imported, right?
Right.
Yeah, so to get scolies that's imported and then out of the 50, right, you probably get like 1, 2 that is really, really nice piece, right? This is why the price end of Scolymia has always been so stable and so fixed compared to the other corals where you guys can bring back and then you guys can propagate, and at the same time it's able to spread out a lot more compared to these Scolemiums. So the piece that I'm actually getting here, right, the only reason why I'm actually really liking this piece a lot was because it's pretty well distributed. There are a couple of other bleeding apples that they have here, which is not saying that it's not nice, but then the reds itself, right, probably is like half of it is red and then the other half is green, or maybe like in between, right, they have a little bigger green sections. So I'm a bit more of an OCD person, if you guys can tell, so I'm always wanting things that is very, very uniform. So when I first saw this scoly, right, it actually really catches my eye, and this is why I really, really want to get this guy just for display. And the display is really small, so I don't really have a space to like keep like them like that, keeping 100 scolies in one tank. So hopefully this is a good piece. If you guys want to get your scolies, right, they have a couple of pieces that I will show you guys as well. There are a couple of things that I really, really like. They have from bleeding apple to wall paints, even to a couple of other good grades that you guys have.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to get a couple of scolies, right, do check them out. Look for their Facebook. Yeah, you have the contact, right? Just give them a call. Call them every day. Yeah, they are very free, right? Just keep calling them. Okay? At the same time, do you guys do scolies for auctions?
We do once in a while.
Yeah, so once in a while, if you Telegram.
The other day we had a wall paint on there. We had 2 wall paints actually.
So
and it's on Telegram. Yeah. So
okay.
We have a link that you can message us and we will send it to you. Yeah.
I will put the Telegram link down below as well. So if you guys want to join their auction, right? So I know there's 2 stores. So the 2 stores is actually running on both different days of auction, right?
Right.
So for S3 is which day?
Pet S3.
S3 is Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
S3 is Tuesday, Thursday. Then S5?
Monday and Wednesday.
Monday, Wednesday. So the link for both stores the same?
No, different links. So we got 2 different groups.
Okay, then I will put both link into the video description below. So by all means, man, join all of them. Like for me myself, right, every auction also I join. Don't buy also I join, just to take a look at what everybody have. And if you guys want to, right, they have it on auction. If you guys didn't see anything nice or anything it's in your liking in the auction, right, you can always still text them. Come down, there are a lot more selections here which I will show you guys in the frag tank over here in S3, and then There are a couple a lot more in S5 as well. So if you guys like Scolymias, like myself, which is going to be a full LPS tank, right? Do head down to them, and then as well as give them a heads up on things that you guys like. Come down, visually look at it, the Scoly itself, and then if it's really a nice piece, right? Don't wait, go for it. Scollies is not something that you will wait and then expecting something else to happen, which is not for Scollies. Scollies is usually quite stable throughout so many years. So right now, we'll just head in, we'll look at a couple more stuff, and then after that, we'll back this up, and then after I'll show you guys once it's back home stable in the tank from then on. Okay, so after you guys have seen the Scoly, right? So the next couple of things that I actually I really didn't plan to pick the couple of stuff up, but then the 3-400 deal is really good, so I really had to pick a couple of things up that I really like, which is over here. Let me get I think it's a Favia, but I cannot really differentiate between the Favites family. That's still a very new thing to me. But then a couple of things that I will get here, right, is I'll probably get the Acons, and then as well as the Chalice, and this piece over here that I really like, which I believe it's style Chalice, which you guys can see from now. What do you guys think? What is it? Let me check with Pat as well, and then at the same time I will get back to you. But these are the 3 pieces that I will be getting as well, and yeah. Aside from that, let me show you something else, and then from then on, we'll pack back everything up, and then we'll head back home from then on. Okay, so it's been about more than a month since we got the Scoly already. So you guys have seen the previous video on all the introductions and on all the stuff on the short little tour inside the inside S3 itself. So I've brought the Scoly back home. It's currently in the tank for I think about more than 4 weeks already. So it's doing really well, and it's right straight in front. So let me flip the camera around, and then we'll show you the Scoly from then on. Alright, so let's take a look at the Scoly. So it's currently right here. So I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Just let me take a sit. So yeah, so currently I have like a couple of my little Acon gardens here that I'm still trying to keep, and the little Scoly is right there. So it's kind of nice. I couldn't really get a very good shot of it, but it's a really good piece. I really like the color a lot because of the nice reverse bleeding apple style. So in real life it's a bit more red, but then through the orange filter, right, it's a bit more orange with these straps, which I will try to bring it a bit higher to show you guys. So I'm currently taking this pretty late at night, so this is why it's a little bit stressed out, wrinkled right now. The timing that I'm taking this is like almost 2 AM already, so this is why it's kind of really small. But in the afternoon, right, it tends to puff up really well, like the little Acons over here. So really cool piece. Right now it's pretty stringed up. You can actually see the little, you can actually see the little skeletons going on there. But he usually puffs up like the little lobophilia over there in the afternoon. So one of the piece that I really like. So probably in the near future, right, I was planning to actually add this whole area into like a little Scoly section here. So probably put one more here, and just fill up this whole area so you guys can see, right, what we will do is in the near future, this whole section here will be full with Scollies, hopefully. So Scoly, and then more Scollies around here. So this guy here is actually like a little test piece for now, and then probably add in a couple of more other stuff over here. So I cannot really decide whether I should just do like a smaller scoly section and then like another Lobo kind of section over here, and then the little acorn gardens on top. So do leave a comment down below what you guys want to see from then on, like what are the stuff that you want to see in the bottom section here, as well as this area here where the clam is. So this clam, I know that once I post this video out, right, a lot of you guys will be asking me about this clam, which we will have a separate video on him. Why is he here? And yeah, the elegants are all over here, and yeah, so hopefully we'll get in more stuff, and then we'll try to fill up this whole rock work as well with other much more flowy coral on top. So basically what I'm planning to do, right, is above me, sorry about the lighting though, because this is under 100% blue, so this is why it's a bit weird. I don't really want to use the weird, but yeah. So I've moved the zinnia up here. I believe you guys will hate me for doing this because not everybody likes zinnia in their tank, but I put them up here because I want them to like cover the entire back wall with just zinnia, and then this whole section over here, right, I was planning to actually do like a softy toadstool area, and then move down over here to the LPS section, and then to the scolies and the lobo at the bottom with the nice show size clam over here, and then right behind it's the elegant section as well as the little gawny area there. So that should be all that I'll be doing for this tank. So I'll end it here. If you guys want to get good Scolemias, right, Supreme Corals actually do bring in a lot of scolies. I've got this really nice one. There are a couple of really nice other scolies out there, like the war paints, the bleeding apples, like one of my favorites. Like I really like bleeding apples a lot because of that really nice green with the red. So probably like this is the reverse, right? Probably beside it, I will probably want to get like a normal bleeding apple, and then probably like a full green scoly just for the contrast between the few. So that will be the next few things that I want to add over here in this area, and then probably maybe I'll add a wall paint, but then I've never really been a big fan of wall paints, but we'll see how that goes once we fill up this whole sandy area here. But yeah, if you guys want to get a scoly, do check Supreme Corals out. Both outlets, the Tampines one and the Jurong one, have a lot of selections. The one in S5 actually have a very big selection of scolies right now. So if you want to grab a scoly, do check them out. I believe they have really good selections out there. So let's end the video here. We'll swing over to tomorrow, where I will actually be announcing the 500 subscriber giveaway as well. So let's end it for the night, and then we'll see you guys next morning. Okay, so it's the next morning already. So today we are actually going to be announcing our 500 subscriber giveaway. So let's turn over the footage right now to where we actually do. I've actually put all your names. I believe I put every single one of you guys in the comment section. I took out a couple of you guys the non-Singaporean comments. So I believe there's about 18 entries of you guys right now. So if I actually did not put your name in right, do apologize if I actually missed you out. Leave a comment down below as well. But then for now on, right, I've put the 18 entries into the wheel random generator right now. So without further ado, right, let's click the button and then drum roll please. Okay, so we actually did have our winner already. So it's your only count. So I'm sorry, the name is a bit funny for me, but then if you are seeing this video next, right, please do leave drop me a DM down into our Instagram page, and I will actually contact you from then on how to actually collect the pair of clownfish from me. So big thanks to everybody, to Supreme Corals and all the other FSs for sponsoring us throughout this whole period of time. This video, yes, it's a very long video from the Scoly all the way to the giveaway, so I do apologize if I ran a bit here and there, but same thing, if you guys like all the contents that we've put out for you guys, right, like, subscribe. Soon we will do our 1000 subscriber giveaway, and then same thing, same time, I'll see you guys soon next week.